Hi everyone, this is Aki with another tax video, and we're going to go over tax changes in 2020 that provide some relief to taxpayers. And the first one we're going to go over is the COVID tax relief that IRS just released in August of 2022, and it relates to 2019 and 2020 tax return. So basically, what we're talking about, these tax returns, they were during the pandemic, so a lot of taxpayers either filed late or maybe didn't have a chance to file because of the situation and so on. And so usually when you don't file, you have this tax law that, it's failure to file basically penalizes taxpayers, and you have to pay 5% per month up to 25% of unpaid tax if filed late. So it accumulates, and you can also have, not in addition to the penalty, interest that you have to pay to the IRS. So because of the situation with the pandemic, those two tax returns, in order to take advantage of this new tax relief, you have to have filed those 2019 and 2020 tax return by September 30, 2022. So you just have a few days right now. Now, what does it do? So basically, for example, the 2019 tax returns, the original due date was April 15. However, the IRS extended it to July 15, 2020. So now the IRS is saying, even if you filed after July 15 until August 1st, 2020, we will consider it filing on time. So that's extra 1.5 months. And then for the 2020 tax returns, the original date, was April 15. That was extended to May 17. And now IRS says that even if you filed by August 1st, 2021, which is extra 2.5 months from the extended due date of May 17, we will consider those tax returns as being filed on time, and you won't be penalized, and you won't pay interest and penalties that we talked about before. So, that's a relief for taxpayers. Now, you may ask, well, what happens for, individuals and business? Because this refers to people and businesses. So it's not just individuals. So there's a lot of S corps, LLCs, small businesses that filed and had the same situation as individuals, during the pandemic, had trouble filing, getting their documents and so on. Some of them already, paid, individuals and businesses. So 1.6 million of taxpayers already paid. So, they were late, they received a notice from IRS that they were late, that they have to pay this penalty, and 1.6 million paid. So what happens is IRS, for these taxpayers, will actually refund that money. So in September of 2022, they said they will refund 1.2 billion to taxpayers. Now, one more thing that they mention here, because August 1st for both of the tax years falls on the weekend, so they're actually extending it to August 3rd for 2020 and August 2nd for 2021, which is like, why didn't they just have that in the first notice, in the first place? But anyway, so I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some kind of rule why they're doing it. But that's a good news for some taxpayers who filed the 2019 and 2020 a little bit late. So thanks so much for watching.